Yo, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it ain't. But y'all probably sitting back thinking, oh, I forgot. Good morning to the 4 them and 4 themets. You know, it's a lot of y'all. I ain't know it's that many women watching the channel, but I got to show y'all some love. I know a lot of people been sitting back saying, oh my God, this is what the district attorney lady was talking about in Atlanta when she said she had 2 more gang indictments coming. This has to have something to do with OTF because this they op. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thought the same thing. I almost fed into that bullshit, that malarkey, and then I had to do a little more research. You know, it's easy to run with a story when you want to be the first one to post it, but sometimes you got to do a little more research. I did a little more research into Chicago, Atlanta rappers that moved down, Chicago rappers that moved to Atlanta, I should say. Excuse me, it's early morning. And I seen that, Dirk, of course, the whole OTF camp, Lizzie Osama live out there, Cedar Honcho live out there, Julio Fulio from Jacksonville, Florida live out there, and the list goes on. Blackgate Benzoe, I'm not sure if he lived in Atlanta or not, but I know he was getting to a little money, you know what I mean? He was getting to some money, so he probably did relocate. It makes the most sense. I wasn't able to get any proof that he relocated, and so I started looking into the shootings that was unsolved since, I guess, the beginning of last year. And, I got into some solved ones, of course, and I was really looking for Chicago rappers who was involved in it. And this took this took some due diligence to do this shit. This was a 1090 Jake shit. And I was like, I always said I'll never do all that extra work because it take a lot of extra work, but I did it for y'all. And I was able to find, I was able to discover, things that I pulled up was the Boona shooting. Remember when OTF Boona, he did about 10 years, got out of jail. Now he might have to do another 10 more after shooting at that crowd outside of that Atlanta mall. That was one shooting that I seen. And then, of course, it was getting saturated with a lot of shootings that happened in Atlanta. But then I was able to find out some more recent shootings. Something happened early July, like before the 4th or right after the 4th, where it was an altercation that happened outside a club. Some people got shot, or it was just a shooter. I don't know if anybody got shot. I think a lady got grazed. An unidentified male was shot, and it was just a lot of shell cases found at the scene. Fast forward a couple weeks later, Blackgate Benzoe, he arrested. And usually when shit like this happen in Atlanta, it's because a lot of people from Chicago, T.I., everybody want to blame Chicago people. But I can say this, because I just did a Truth Teller video yesterday. Shout out my homie Truth. And I let them know that I want to move to Atlanta because I want to move anywhere with a stand your ground law and, an open carry state or whatever they call it. And Atlanta is one of those places. So a lot of people from Chicago go to Atlanta thinking it's sweet. Like, I could pop me a motherfucker legally get away with it. But it all depends about your felonies because you still can't get a gun in Atlanta if you have a felony. I looked into it. You can't. If you got an F on your report card, you can't legally get a gun. So you might be able to get off with some self-defense shit, but it all depends on what the charges they're trying to hit you with. And after that shooting, fast forward a couple weeks later, or damn near a month later, Blackgate Benzoe locked up. And I wasn't really able to see any other shootings. Like, every other shooting that I looked into was like drive-bys or people not, you know what I mean? Just like, it seemed like random acts of violence. But this one that I'm reporting on about something that happened outside the club, this might be Blackgate Benzoe related. We not sure yet until the information drop, but I just wanted to go ahead and clear that up for y'all. I wanted to look into it to see if it was camera footage and stuff spreading around, but it wasn't. Only thing I could find was it was shooting outside a club where a lady was grazed, a man was hit, and a couple weeks later, Blackgate Benzoe was locked up. I feel like the two have something to do with each other, and that's just me trying to debunk the OTF 300 rumors because I don't want everybody to... It's a thing going on right now where everybody believe the first thing they hear. They never wait and do their own little research or just wait until the facts are released. And with this case right here, the facts will be released. I just don't know how soon, but trust me, OTF 300 has nothing to do with this. Please stop saying it. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think below. I'm gone.